Hi, I'm JP, this is Lily, and today I'm going to show you how to take care of your Concept2 rowing machine so it can take better care of you. Let's do this. We'll use a vacuum cleaner, a cloth, a spray bottle with fair liquid in it, chain oil and a screwdriver. First on our list would be the slide and the wheels. Keep these close to your machine, and after each use, just spray down the slide and wipe it off. You'll notice over time, if you don't do this, black bits of carbon come from the wheels and the seat, and you'll notice bumps as you're sliding up and down the slide. We don't need that, so let's just get rid of it. Do both sides of the seat. And then you'll notice the wheels as well, they kind of pick up that black stuff too, so we'll just get our cloth under there, roll it back and forth, and you see it starts to pick up all that stuff. So that's the easy one, especially if you keep your machine in a garage where there's a lot of dust. It's essential to stay on top of that. Next up then, we would have just a general clean of all the metal work and the screen, and that's done the same way. Same fairy liquid, same damp cloth. We just want to make sure to avoid the actual LCD panel of the screen. I know this is just superficial, but I really dislike seeing all that dust in there, so let's get to it. Next up then we would have the chain. Now this doesn't need to be done very often, maybe every 3 or 6 months. You pull it all the way out. You can use that same fairy liquid just to give it a spray on the cloth, and then just wipe off a bit of the excess grease. It helps here if you get somebody else to give you a hand, but I'm on the lonesome apart from Lily, so we'll just do that. And then what you can do, this is chain oil that you get with the Concept2. It's the same as a bike. You can probably use 3-in-1 oil as well. But we would just add a little drip along that chain. It's probably enough. And then we'll take a few strokes with it and let it work its way in. Lovely. So the last bit of cleaning we're going to do here, I'm actually going to take off the housing for the fan because I got this from my old gym and there was just a lot of dust and I haven't really cleaned it since. So I'm going to try and get some of that dust out, see if we can smooth it off a little bit, and I'll show you what that looks like. All we need for this is a screwdriver. There's a little bit of dust in around the outside. Fan itself, the blades, not too bad. I'm just going to get the vacuum cleaner, run it around, and just roll it back together. So two things. One, when this goes back on, the metal goes on the outside of the lip. And two, as I look in at this fan here, there's actually a lot of dog hair, funny enough. So I'm going to give that a clean as well. So the vacuum didn't work for that. I actually used a pencil and kind of scraped out each of the fans just because the hair had kind of gotten caught in behind. I'm going to use a damp cloth now just to kind of wipe off the rest of the dust. Okay, that looks much better now. That's not something you need to do very often, but this came from a gym where there's a lot of concrete dust and stuff. So if you're in a garage especially, that's something to watch out for. It just can build up on those blades and it doesn't let the air flow as well. So nice damp cloth, just take it all off. Piece of cake. So the final job to do then, got this put together, is to readjust the drag factor. So I would go into menu, more options, display drag factor. I would take some strokes and adjust this until we get to 130. It was sitting at about 6.5 to get to 130, and now it's sitting at 5. So worthwhile clean. Hope you got on well with yours, and I'll catch you next one.